Hello everyone, this is Sandra at Spirit of Avalon. So today is parcel day, yay! Well, it actually came yesterday afternoon, and this has come from the US, and it's a deck that is now out of print, and I just missed out on it. It was actually published by Folger Press over here in the UK, but by the time I was able to afford it, it had already gone out of print, and I could have kicked myself. And I was like, no. So I put out like a advert type thing in the tarot trade groups and just said, if anyone has got this deck, I'd be willing to pay for it, you know, even if it's overseas. And the lovely Kathy Kerr came back to me and said, look, I've got a copy. She was so lovely and said that she would really love me to have it. We came to an agreement about the price. She was really lovely about it too. She let me have it for a very good price, and she said she was happy that it was coming to me. She said, oh, I love you, you know, she's a subscriber to my channel, and I just thought it was so lovely. I said, oh my god, you're going to make me cry. I just couldn't believe that I'd managed to get this deck. I mean, you'll know what it is from the title anyway, because I'll put it in there. So she sent this, but also I wanted you to see the outer cover, this envelope, because look where she's put travel safe on it with a heart. And I thought, oh, that's so lovely. And it did travel safe and it got here safely. But also this envelope, if you like ASMR, it's got that lovely crunchy feel to it. You know, if I was doing an ASMR video with crinkles, it would be so good for that, wouldn't it? But yeah, I just wanted to show you the travel safe. It's just so lovely. So I've opened things up so as not to take forever to cut through things and stuff. So this I've just scribbled on the envelope because she put my address on it. So there's a card, some stickers, and who doesn't love stickers, because we can always use these in journals and things, so it's lovely. There's 3 of Swords, there's this like, this is Jamie Sawyer actually. So these are, I didn't even realise that, I've only just realised that they're Jamie Sawyer stickers. That's so cool, very cool, I love it. And this postcard, which is from the Phylarkos Tarot, which is another tarot deck that's been on my list for ages and I've never managed to get yet, but hopefully one day I will get it, and before it goes out of print this time. So there's those. The card inside this envelope is lovely as well. So she just put, dear Sandra, happy day, may all your deeds be blessed, may all your dreams easily come true, much love, Kathy. And it's so lovely, really lovely of her. And you know, we're now friends on Facebook, so that's really cool too. So the deck is inside here, so let's get rid of the box now. I've already opened this up. And oh my gosh, look. Oh, I love that. Look at that. That is so lovely. Now, I haven't opened this part up, but it won't take long because it's only tissue paper. And she's wrapped it really, really well. It was packaged so well. And I'm just destroying the packaging. But to one side. So the deck, she's even put it in a Ziploc bag, guys. Seriously, so much packaging with this deck. And this is the Ethel Colquhoun Tarot as Colour. And I thought I would never have this deck. Now, I'm going to say this straight away, it is not a deck for everyone. Some of you will probably hate it. I'm not going to do a proper walkthrough. We'll have a quick look at the cards, but I'm not going to do a proper walkthrough because it is out of print. So I will warn you of that now. So obviously if you don't want to see it for that reason, that's perfectly fine. And you can obviously switch off. That is no problem. So it's in a nice white box. There is this that says on the front, I think it's going to be a bit difficult to read, but after I completed the pack, I saw some slides showing nebulas in outer space and the birth of stars. These recalled my designs and confirmed my conviction of their cosmographic function. And we've got some information from Richard Shillitoe about Ethel Colquhoun, so introduced by Richard Shillitoe with a note on the designs from the artist and its Folger Press. So that's nice. It actually smells like it's... I've got a feeling some of these were perfumed, I think. So that is the bottom. Is it the bottom of the box? Yes, that is stuck on. So that is the bottom of the box. So really, really strong, sturdy box. So that's that. And look, the cards are even still sealed. She's never even opened these. And you know me and not opening things that are sealed, but I am going to open these. So these are ginormous cards, guys. Here is this is one of the Pulp Tarot cards. So look at the size difference. They're enormous. They're huge. Even if it was an oracle deck, they are huge. Now, I think these are in some kind of specific order. So it's not going to be in the normal order. And this is not a proper walkthrough anyway. So let's see. Yeah, so they're all in kind of a strange order, but I'll give you a little look at some of them. It's a lovely cardstock as well, so it's got a sheen to it. So these are paintings that were done by Ethel Colquhoun. She made the tarot deck, I think. See, now I've not read enough about her, but again, she was like, you know, like a lot of the surrealist painters and stuff. But I think I'm pretty certain, yes, because I'm getting her kind of mixed up now with Leonora Carrington, whose Mage's deck I've just had. She was involved with the Golden Dawn, so that's another reason to get this deck. Now, like I said, it won't be for everybody because to a lot of people it will just look like paint splodges and stuff, but I actually like decks like this because I know there's probably a certain system to it, and because she was involved with the Golden Dawn, it's probably more Thoth based, but I see things in like ink blots and paintings like this, or the clouds in the sky, you know. So I was thinking that I could maybe use it in that way. You see, this to me looks like a flower, and this is the Fool, and at the bottom it says like the spirit of ether. These are the backs. plain. The Prince of Swords is the Prince of the Chariot of Air. So obviously I need to read a bit about her. I mean, look at this for the Six of Swords. I mean, obviously it is not your traditional deck. It isn't. But I just I mean, I could probably sit for ages with these cards and just see something in it. And I think it will be good for me because I'll be able to look at these and I'm going to journal with each card what I see in the card. Like I say, in the little booklet that goes with it, it probably there's probably a system to it and a certain way that she's done these with particular meanings. Like this is the Lord of Earned Success, but you know, I can see different things in that. This one is the Nine of Swords. Now, I did hear somebody when they, I don't know who it was now, when they showed this deck were annoyed at the signature there, but then they were paintings and of course she's going to sign her artwork, so that doesn't bother me. So look at this one for the Three of Swords. There's some are kind of more, there's more to them than others. But if you do want me to do a proper walkthrough of this, guys, let me know down below. But otherwise, I probably won't, because, is that focusing again? Because it is out of print, and I know a lot of people don't like to see decks that are out of print, especially ones that have just recently, literally recently gone out of print. This has, and it's so annoying when you just miss out on something. The Lord of the Wind and the Breezes, the King of the Spirits of Air. Oh, I just love the sound of it. And like I said, I thought I would never have this deck. I thought, well, that's it. I've missed my chance. Should have got it when it was available at Folger Press. And now it's gone and that's it. But I was very, very fortunate, and I'm so pleased that I was able to get it from Kathy, and that she's so lovely, and is somebody that watches my videos. Now I love this, the Lovers. Look at this, but it looks like the devil to me, like little horns. And look at this one. This is the Chariot. So like you can see like two things branching off, you know, like if you had the two sphinxes on the Chariot. But if you turn it this way, it kind of looks like a leaf. So do you see what I mean? See, look at this one, is very dark. So yeah, so like I say, this won't be for everyone. This is the Moon, but already I can see faces in it. So let's see. I mean, for instance, look at this one. It's like the ocean or something. So yeah, so this is not going to be read in the traditional way. See, again, look, that's like the ocean, isn't it? And this is the Queen of Cups, the Queen of the Thrones of Water. Look at this ring in the middle too. I just find things like this so interesting, and I know that you can buy a separate book. Well, I've seen a couple of books, separate books on Ethel Colquhoun, and I will get those, or at least one of them, whichever one I think looks the best, because I like to read about these people, especially if it's people concerned with the Golden Dawn and, you know, London and all of that and the whole occult scene. So this was another big reason why I wanted the deck, because I have the Austin Osman Spare, which I haven't shown yet, but I will show it, guys, because I've managed to pick up the extra book that goes with it, the little one that came if you bought the big box set, but I was able to buy the small book as an extra because they were selling it separately. I mean, look at the colours, the blues and the blacks in that. So, look at this for the Empress. You see, that reminds me of like an ovary. But then other people will see something else, so I can just see me sitting there staring at these. Spend the rest of the summer staring at cards. Oh, I love this one, the star. Look at that. It's almost like when you get paint and you kind of throw it or blow against it and it goes off and does its own thing. But I don't know how she created these because I need to read more about her. Look at these bright reds in the wands. Ooh. So, and yeah, the cards are just huge. But again, that could put people off as well, is the size of the cards, but I actually like big cards, so it won't put me off. But thank you so much, Kathy. You probably will watch this, and I honestly can't thank you enough for this, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have had this deck, because I just think it's going to be really difficult to get these now. And I was just fortunate that you had a copy of this that you were willing to sell, and I'm so happy to have bought it from you. And you know, and I love the fact that we're now friends on Facebook, so it's great. So really, really lovely. And you know, like I say, Kathy's such a nice lady. And yeah, look at this for the Tower. I want to get a book now and start. Thing is though, I've got so many books to read, guys. I've got lots of fiction books, and they're all horror mostly, on my Kindle. I've got non-fiction physical books to read that are like witchy or about trees or that type of thing. I've got the Lost Envoy, the Austin Osman Spare book to read, and I've got the one about his life, and the little one. So I've got loads of like reading material. The trouble is, I don't always get loads of time to read. I get some, but not loads, because you know, I'm carer for my mum, so that takes up obviously a lot of time, which I don't mind at all. Obviously, you know, most of us would do anything for our parents, so you know, there's that. I'm also at the end of next week, Saturday till the Tuesday, looking after a neighbour's bearded dragon reptile while they're away on holiday, and their fish as well. Is the bearded dragon more because, you know, he has to have his heat lamp on at a certain time and his light, and then they have to be switched off at night, and he has his salad leaves which have to have a calcium supplement put on them, and he has live food, so locusts and these large worm things that look a bit like mealworms but larger, and he will take them from your hand. He's friendly, he's lovely, but if you didn't like reptiles, it wouldn't be any good. And if you don't like live things like locusts and stuff like that, if you're funny about bugs, it probably wouldn't be good. But fortunately for them, I'm not bothered about that. It's just the locusts are a bit of a bugger to get out of the thing and into his vivarium. Yeah, but luckily my friend who I go to Slimming World with, we're doing it between us. She's doing it from Tuesday till the Saturday, then she goes away on holiday, and then I'm doing it until my neighbours come back. Look at this one. I don't know why am I even going on telling you this, guys. I'm sure you're not remotely interested that I'm going to be looking after somebody's bearded dragon and their fish as well, which the fish are fine because it's just a couple of sprinkles of food, but yes, just look at the like purple, black and blue in that, the Princess of Discs. So yeah, so extremely happy to have this deck. Look at this High Priestess, quite light colours compared to the other cards. Yes, so very happy to have this deck, and I can't believe as well that it was still sealed. So yes, so again, a thank you, Kathy, for this. Can't believe I actually got it in my hands. And yeah, so guys, that was just a quick sort of flip through of this deck. If you do want to see the cards more and have like a proper walkthrough, a bit slower and everything, and when I've read a bit more information on Ethel Colquhoun, you know, I can do that, but you know, only if you would like it, because as I say, this deck is out of print, and normally I don't show out of print decks because I know not everyone likes that. So yeah, so I hope everyone has a good rest of the weekend, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye for now.